Fashion isn't just about clothing. It's a canvas where art, culture, and identity collide. The journey from Victorian elegance to surrealist expression reveals how costume design transformed from rigid social statements into radical artistic manifestos that challenged every convention of beauty and form. The Victorian era, spanning from 1837 to 1901, established fashion as a powerful visual language of status and morality. Women's silhouettes evolved dramatically throughout the period, from the wide bell-shaped skirts supported by crinolines in the 1830s to the figure-hugging cuirass bodices and bustles of the 80s. Every element served a purpose beyond aesthetics. The restrictive corsets, the layers of petticoats, the elaborate embroidery, all communicated wealth, respectability, and adherence to social norms. Victorian costume design was meticulous craftsmanship, with dressmakers spending hundreds of hours on a single gown, hand-stitching intricate beadwork, and creating architectural structures from fabric and boning. The introduction of aniline dyes in the 1830s brought vibrant new colors like mauve and magenta, transforming the previously muted palette into something more daring. But beneath this ornate surface, rebellion was brewing. The aesthetic dress movement of the 1870s and 1880s, championed by artists like William Morris and his circle, rejected the ugliness of mass-produced Victorian fashion. They advocated for flowing, medieval-inspired garments in Liberty silks and soft wools, decorated with natural motifs from English gardens rather than exotic blooms. These reformers saw dress as an art form that should harmonize with modern interior design and architecture, expressing individual creativity rather than conforming to rigid social expectations. Women like Jane Morris wore these looser silhouettes that dropped from the shoulders, taking pressure off the waist and allowing the body to move naturally, a radical departure from the corseted norm. This artistic approach to fashion reached its apex in the 1930s when Italian designer Elsa Schiaparelli collaborated with Surrealist artist Salvador Dalí to create garments that were literally wearable art. Schiaparelli proclaimed dressmaking not a profession but an art, and her partnership with Dalí produced some of the most shocking and innovative designs in fashion history. Their 1937 Lobster dress, a cream silk evening gown emblazoned with a giant red lobster and parsley sprigs, was inspired by Dalí's lobster telephone sculpture and worn by Wallis Simpson for her wedding to the Duke of Windsor. The 1938 Tears dress featured trompe-l'oeil rips in creamy blue crepe with matching appliqué tears on the veil, creating a violent, inventive glamour that foretold the horrors of approaching war. The skeleton dress of the same year displayed bony details that gave the illusion of an emaciated figure, merging Dalí's fascination with mortality into hauntingly elegant fashion. Schiaparelli pioneered the fusion of art and fashion, becoming the first designer to give themes to her collections and collaborate extensively with artists. She invented shocking pink, introduced zippers to haute couture, and created the first jumpsuit. Her work with Dalí subverted traditional notions of women's roles in beauty, transforming mundane objects, telephones, shoes, lobsters, into high-fashion statements that challenge viewers to reconsider the boundaries between art and everyday life. From Victorian constraint to surrealist liberation, costume design evolved from social armor into artistic expression, proving that what we wear can be as revolutionary as any painting or sculpture.